If you would please put your hands together for a meditation reading. On this morning and each morning, we embrace the teachings true. So may we live each moment with hearts full of gratitude. On this morning, this precious moment, with compassion guiding us, live each day, live each moment with the heart of Nembutsu. The Gatha Asa no Uta, Morning Light, composed by Daigyu Shugisaki. Translation by Hawaii Committee and OCBC. If you would all, please join me silently in Gasho. Namo Amidavas, Namo Amidavas, Namo Amidavas, Namandavas, 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 Namandavas. Every day, it is Namo Amidavas with gratitude and thankfulness that we are able to live in the light of Nembutsu. We have so much to be grateful for, but do we stop and think what does bring us peace and joy? We share Namo Amidavas for the many things shared with us, and after 6 months of dormancy, the temple doors are open, and we are together once again. It is a homecoming for all of us. When I went away to college, for me, it was freedom. However, for my mother, it was tears and sadness. The university was merely 30 miles away, but due to lack of transportation, I did not go home too often. However, the weekend that I did come home, it was truly a welcoming event. When the car stopped in front of the house, I saw and felt that I was at home. The first step inside the house, I was able to relax and take a breath of relief. It was a chance not to be a student, but who I truly am. The Saturday night dinner was family night. My 2 brothers and their family and my sister were there. My mom would fix a simple meal of sukiyaki and tempura. We would sit, laugh, and talk until it was time for me to go out. This was the time when the questions came flying at me. Who was I going out with? Where was I going? How was I getting there? And what time was I coming home? This was my older brother's responsibility, and they took it very seriously. Sunday dinner was extraordinarily special. My mom knew I was going back to school, and she would fix my favorites, and always enough to feed an army. She always had my favorite dessert of sour cream chocolate cake, and how fortunate I was because I took back to school the food we did not finish. It is difficult to leave a home that one is accustomed to. Yet when we do come home to the place of security and warmth, there is more appreciation of the love and compassion we have felt there. Today is a homecoming for us. The service may be outdoors and the program modified. However, we can still say we are home. And it is Namu Amidavutsu. This is our homecoming to say welcome back. The temple or church looks the same, and it has a feeling of familiarity. Nothing has changed, yet to come home and see real faces and not imaginary friends makes it truly a happy day. I can hear real laughter and joy in everyone's voice. It is just Namu Amidavutsu that continues to share strength and support during this trying time. We do not realize how much we would miss this church until we had to close it up and lock the doors. Words cannot express what we hold in our hearts. Sometimes it takes a hardship to recite Nembutsu with a true heart and mind, and in appreciation to what we gain from being together as a Sangha. Maybe today, Nembutsu is said with honesty and joy in our hearts. In our hearts, we know Nembutsu has never abandoned us. When we look at the church and its grounds, it is only a structure surrounded by nature. Yet, we would not have what we have without the many people who helped to build our church and develop its garden. Many of these members have passed from this earthly realm, and yet they have left us a treasure. They have left us a reminder of who they were, and they're entrusting in the Buddhist teachings and Nembutsu. They wanted us to have a place to hear the teachings. We share our gratitude and thankfulness through our sharing of Namu Amida Butsu. Our departed loved ones shared their wisdom and compassion, and we, in turn, are still able to continue with our search of the meaning of Namu Amida Butsu. We gather today in honor, appreciation, and to pay our respects to our departed loved ones at this monthly memorial service. Through the compassion of so many departed loved ones, they have shown us hard work, thoughtfulness, dedication, and desire to leave their ancestors and others a place of solitude and peace. They gave their time freely and with effort, without asking for anything in return. We can now realize and understand what this church means to us, as well as for our departed loved ones and others. We do not have to pretend, for we can come just as we are. Although filled with blind passion, greed, anger, ignorance, impatience, and ego, we need not worry. The Buddha light continues to surround us with compassion and assurance that we will eventually find our way, and that our Nembutsu will take on a meaning for us. Happy homecoming and welcome back. Be safe, stay healthy, and always, it is Namu Amida Butsu. If you would silently join me in Gasho. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Naman Butsu, Naman Butsu, Naman Butsu.